Hey, what's going on, guys? Schwarzenegger Magic here. Today I'm showing you the tutorial and explanation to Mismag's most recent card trick. Now, if you haven't seen this trick, I want you to click the link here and that'll bring you to it. Alright, you're going to need multiple cards for this. Now, I don't have blank cards, okay? So I've substituted that and I'm doing the opposite. So any of you that don't have blank cards, you can do this the same way. What you will need is some double stick tape just for a couple cards. One thing you're going to have to get is a double back cards, okay? That's just where you take two cards, stick them together, and you're good to go, okay? So that you're going to need some tape and just tape two cards together. After that, you're going to get some more tape and double stick tape two other cards so you see the faces. Make sure you do one side to be red and one side to be black, okay? So one side's a red card and one side's a black card. Next, you're going to need two regular black cards and then three regular red cards. Let's get into the setup now because you have all your cards. Let's get into the setup. Very first, you're going to be placing your double back card on the table. Followed by that, you're going to be placing one of your regular red cards face down. Okay, now one thing you want to keep in mind, I am not stacking the cards on top. I am going in descending order, so I'm taking the card and going underneath. That's important for this setup. After you have that red card, you're going to go ahead and place a regular black card face up. Now I want you to grab your double face card, place the side with the black face up, just like so. After you've got that, you're going to get your two black cards. Two black cards will go face up, just like so, followed by your black card right here going face down. You may need to replay that because that will just take a little bit of time to make sure you have it right. But after you have this, okay, after you have this set up, you're going to perform an Elmsley count. After you have that Elmsley count, you're going to turn the packet over, perform another Elmsley count. After you've done this, you're going to get a pinky break below the bottom two cards. Okay, so you should have a red card first and then a black card. Okay, on the bottom, you're going to take those cards and turn them over. Okay, so you say you're taking the bottom card and turning it over, but really you're taking two cards. One thing I like to keep in mind is these cards have a value on them. Okay, so you're going to have to turn them over before, okay? That's going to be easy flash. If you're like this and turning them over, they're going to already see that, and you're going to be very suspicious, and you would probably ruin the trick. Okay, so you're going to turn them over secretly, like that, out jog them, bring them to the top, and turn the packet over, okay? But before, Mismag likes to wave the cards over, okay? In my case, they're going to be black first, so the way we set them up, they should be black. So you wave them over, you pass them through the fist and whatnot, and all of a sudden you do an Elmsley count and they're all black. Okay, now at this point, I would like to just mention this is a lot of stuff to digest all in one sitting. You will most likely have to replay this again, but take your time with this because it is a lot to remember. At this point, you're going to take the cards and you're going to have to perform a quadruple lift. Okay, you're going to find your double face card, okay, your double backer, I mean, okay, and you're going to have to turn all the cards above that face down, okay. That may take a little bit of time to get the break, but once you have it, you're going to take all the cards and turn them over. Right, at this point, you should have the following. Right when you've turned that down, you turn the packet over. Very important, you follow that, you turn the packet over. Okay, now you're going to have to perform another Elmsley count, but before you do, you have to turn the bottom card face down. Okay, there is a secret move to do this, and it kind of looks like that, where that card is now face down. There is an easy way to do this, and Fermando P1 has a great tutorial on this. If you have not seen that, click the link here. That will teach you a great explanation. It's a great tutorial, and that will teach you in depth on how to do it. But let's learn it in short term. Basically, you're going to lift this packet up a little bit, put it down. So you're going to lift it up, push it down a little bit, and turn that card over. Okay, that just helps give the illusion that the card's turning over. Now you guys are right above me, straight above me, so it's hard to do that same way because pushing the card forward, obviously you'll see the card turning over like that. But when the spectator's in front of you, they shouldn't be able to see that. Alright, so you turn the card over, so the card should be face down. Now at this point, you perform an Elmsley count, but this is very important. When you finish the Elmsley count, so you have one card left, you place it back on the bottom. Okay, you don't put it on the top, you put it on the bottom. Once you have done that, you flip the cards over, or you wave the cards, pass them through your hands, and all of a sudden they are all red, just like that. So that is how. That's what I believe is how Mismag does his trick. I know he loves those double back cards and whatnot. So that is my tutorial on it. I hope that was helpful. It may have been a little more confusing since I was not using blank cards and whatnot, but I hope that helped. Any more questions, feel free to leave them in the comments below. I'll be sure to answer them. Thank you, and as always, remember, I'll be back.